Well, guys, it's another first day in pockets on a knife that I absolutely forgot was here. I wanted to touch base on something. I realized that I have not done it in a lot of the videos, but I'm going to start putting purchase links in the videos for every knife that I can find one for, including this one, even though it's first day in pockets. So, guys, here comes the Olight Freeze 2. Guys, what are we going to do today? Well, we are looking at a real quick knife that I don't know how it happened, but I completely missed this in the last box that Jared sent me. This is the OKNIFE Freeze 2. Now, this is a really nice little EDC knife. This is going to be a short, quick first day in pockets. Now, I've carried this all day today, and I did a lot of cutting because I had a lot of cardboard that needed cut up, and I did a bunch of wood cut test on this. And it's kind of a mixed bag. Like, it didn't feel like it cut on the cardboard the way I wanted, but when I did cut wood, it cut really well. So what are we looking at? Like I said, 154 cm blade that is done really nicely thin behind the edge. It's a pretty plain, straightforward blade. You got a nice flat here with a fairly bellied tip, but not quite as big a belly as you see on some other knives like the AVNT, that Luft AVNT, and a couple other knives we've seen. Action on this, really good. You only have one option. I know some people like thumb studs and reverse flick and top flippers, front flippers, but this is only back flipper. So this is G10 topped with carbon fiber. So it's a carbon fiber overlay on the G10. So you're not getting full carbon fiber, but you get that carbon fiber look if that's what you're into. You've got a lot of jimping up here on the spine of this. So far today, I found a couple things that I don't like about it. We'll talk about those at the very end. But yeah, you're looking at a pretty nice little light knife, good bit of weight reduction, running on bearings, liner lock, and you can see that they've redacted the scales so you have that polished pop of the liner, or the liners all the way around the scales, which I like, but I also am a big fan of, like this, that's why it's sitting here, the completely disappearing liners. Those are my two favorites right there. If you do a good job on the liners and have them sticking out a little bit just for that flash, I do dig it. Or you could just completely hide them. I imagine that's a little bit more work, more milling and fit up. Action on this is really good. This is another one of those OKNIFE ones that has come in that is just got really stellar action, which makes sense because they're doing them through Kaiser. And like I've said a bunch of times, Kaiser has definitely stepped up their game on their action and their bearings and everything like that. Deep carry pocket clip on this, which a lot of times I'm not a fan of those Kaiser deep carry pocket clips, but on this one, it does not really bother me. It sits in an area where it's nice and comfortable, and it does allow you to carry that knife well forward in the pocket so that you can have two knives. And it is a complete and utter deep carry pocket clip. Like, it comes up to the end. There's almost no knife sticking out. And let me see, what else was it I was thinking about when I said, the flipper tab gives you a really good finger guard. I know some people don't like the big flipper tabs. Sometimes on a knife like this, where there's not much else as far as grip, it gives you a good finger guard so you don't feel like you may slip up and over, especially if you have wet hands. And you've got really good access to the lock bar, which is an important thing in a liner lock. If you don't give yourself enough access, you're not gonna be able to unlock the knife. Really good look with these anodized aluminum pivot collars. That could be a titanium coating on the outside of that they've anodized. You know, they do that with some steels. And you do have a reversible pocket clip. Yeah, so that's all the good things. The only thing that I found that was at all a negative was that the jimping is kind of soft. The jimping on it is pretty soft. You've got jimping going all the way up, but it's really soft. And if there was one other thing, it almost looks like there's a little bit of a recurve on this where it got sharpened into a little bit of a low spot here. Over time, you're going to sharpen that out, but you'll definitely notice that, like, with the second you put this on a stone, you will probably notice that you've got that going on. Other than that, this has been a really nice knife to carry. It didn't cut cardboard the way I wanted. That's the one thing I was going to mention. When I was cutting cardboard, it just felt like there was a lot of drag, and it just didn't feel like it was cutting as smoothly. And I think that has to do with the angle. See how that angle is? Sometimes when I get these knives and I get a good grip on them, it just feels like it's out of alignment and I have to reposition. I don't know what causes it. I think it's just the size of my hand, maybe the size of the thickness of the knife. Maybe if it was a little chamfered, that would be better. But it does have a tendency to push into cardboard and not cut as smoothly as some of the other knives that I've tested. But like I said, when I cut wood with it, it cut really, really well cutting a wood dowel rod that I've got, the oak dowel rod. So, and that's really hard wood. So really no discomfort in cutting. And it does, like I said, the action on it is just amazing. So yeah, that's it on the first day in pockets. Let's do some final thoughts. We'll turn this around and I'll send you out about your day. There you go, guys. Olate Freeze 2, I'm on the fence about this one. We'll have to see. It's going to get a couple weeks in carry, and we'll see how it pans out after that. It is sharp, but it just feels weird when I do certain things. But overall, it's a really good cutter. The action and everything on it. It's done by Kaiser, so you know the action's really good. And I think it could just be some of the angles and things that the knife presents when I hold it. So it is a very attractive knife. I really appreciate it. This is another one of the knives that Jared sent along. We would be not getting any of this content if it wasn't for Jared. So guys, go over and support Jared's channel as well. If you'd follow me and you don't follow Jared, which I think is probably not going to be the case, I would really appreciate it if you'd go check out his channel. So that's it on this one, guys. If you like the videos, give them a thumbs up. If you don't like them, give them a thumbs down, but tell me why. I can't change that content if you don't tell me what you don't like. The likes are the single most important thing you can do on a video. Liking, sharing, subscribing, all those things, interacting with those videos push us up the algorithm, but likes are the ones that YouTube really looks at hard and says that you're seeing value in the content. So just like the videos. If you do like the videos, also hit the bell icon and make sure you've got it set to all, but then make sure you've got notifications turned on your device so you actually do get those notifications. You want to support the channel financially? There's a couple ways. Actually, there's 3 ways. Down below, I have a ton of affiliate links. All of the Amazon links directly support the channel. You don't have to purchase the item that's there. Just click on it, then go to the search window and the search tab and search whatever it is you're looking for. And I still get credit for it. It doesn't cost you anything at checkout, and it absolutely supports the channel. Coffee Brain Coffee, 5% off your overall order. And Dahlstrong Knives has got one of the largest selections of kitchen knives you will find anywhere. I also will be putting affiliate links for specific knives in both the description and the pinned comments below. So other way you can do it, I have a membership that's tier-based. We've got over 100 members. We all hang out in the Gilded server. If you already are a member and you have not followed the link on my community tab to get to the Gilded server, then shame on you. You are missing out on the biggest benefit I offer, because everyone has access to that Gilded server. Baseline and premium tier members are automatically entered into giveaways that I do, and I don't give away garbage knives. I give away good quality items. Premium tier guys have access to a sharpening tutorial series I built here on YouTube. And that's it. That's all the things for the membership stuff. I do have a merchandise store down below at Ember Shirt Co. where you can save 10% on my merchandise with the coupon code CrazySharp, all one word, capital C, capital S, CrazySharp. That's it on this one, guys. I love you all. Keep it clean in the comment section. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. And I will see you in the next video.